So your school is about to undergo a major renovation. How exciting! The old traditional classrooms are no longer suitable for our changing educational environments. Our school buildings should be functional and built for a purpose. And in order to achieve this, our learning places must incorporate the following 6 key learning spaces. We will explore each one. Let's begin with the classroom and the school learning space. Here we focus on the physical layout. The floor plan is to reflect the school's vision of learning and be able to support a whole range of pedagogical activities. The platform of the school's remodelling should be based on each individual school's vision and teaching philosophy. The school and staff must collaborate to ensure the space will accommodate their curriculum planning, resources and reporting approaches. It is also vital that we involve the children. Ask them, give them a survey. What do they want to see in their learning environment? If we base the aesthetics on the children's perspectives, then a truly engaging and stimulating learning environment will be created. Our teaching practices compel us to develop an open plan learning environment. This presents us with numerous advantages, such as team teaching, the development of creative programs that promotes higher order thinking and learning, and enables the children to learn in ways suited to their own individual needs. With a lot of planning, discussion, cooperation, group decisions and staff consensus, all of these challenges can be overcome. The time put into the preparation of the classroom space will provide an inviting, safe and stimulating learning environment. Now we will look into a personal learning space. A personal learning space is where you can personally concentrate and engage in learning. It is a place that enables an individual to learn at their own pace and for their own needs. The personal learning space encourages self-directed learning, making a child a lifelong learner. It creates a learning environment that enables students to draw on their own internal resources. It is an environment that personally stimulates and motivates a child to learn. It is a space that meets all their physical and safety needs, a space that motivates them to achieve, a space that develops their self-esteem, their belonging, and encourages their own individuality. In order to develop a personal learning space, a child must learn what their personal learning space needs are. Once again, there are challenges that need to be addressed when implementing the personal learning space. The teachers will need to learn about self-directed learning and how to implement it into their programs. There is plenty of reference and research literature that is available, and there are plenty of professional people who can instruct and guide them. Posters can be hung around the room outlining instructions on how to be a self-directed learner and how to use your own personal space. The transition to implement and utilise a personal learning space will take time, teacher collaboration and practice. But once it is achieved, the children are well on their way to becoming lifelong learners. Now let's focus on the group, collaborative and cooperative learning space. This is a space that enables learning in groups to take place. Cooperative learning is where students work together to achieve a goal. It is teacher-directed and requires the students to solve a problem as a group. The students are responsible for their own learning as well as the learning of all its group members. Collaborative learning is more student-centred. The teacher is like the chaperone. It is teamwork where students use individual strengths, skills and creativity to solve a problem. The students are responsible for their own learning and achieving together as a group. Children love to work in groups, and through implementing collaborative and cooperative learning spaces, the students are motivated to learn as well as encourage learning in others. They are actively engaged in tasks and problem solving with other children and are continually developing their thinking skills and higher order learning. There are going to be challenges to implement collaborative and cooperative learning spaces successfully. Teachers must learn how to implement these teaching strategies. They will have to learn new skills and attitudes. This can be done through personal development, research, and by accessing online information. It would also be beneficial to visit and observe a school who has successfully implemented these learning spaces. Take notes and ask questions, and then regroup with the staff to discuss approaches. Now let's move into the E-space, or the e-learning space. This is an environment where the students learn through technology. This involves any learning activity that takes place using the internet and electronic media. It is a learning space for both teachers and students. Technology enables the children to be more involved and engaged with their own learning. Technology has transformed our learning experiences. Teachers and students have access to the most up-to-date information quicker and easier. Technology helps students to learn at their own pace. All apps allow for individual instruction, and children can learn according to their abilities and needs. Despite most schools having implemented e-spaces, many challenges still present themselves. It is important for teachers to continually develop their knowledge of technology and to implement software with learning intentions. This can be done through personal development and by accessing the most current information through social media and educational online communities. Beyond the classroom is the learning space that embraces incursions and excursions. These are powerful learning experiences that are stimulating and engaging for the students. The children are exposed to different lifestyles, interests, opinions, cultures, stories, history and arts. It enhances social awareness and interaction with their local, wider and global communities. In order for excursions and incursions to be effective, they are to be well planned with a learning intention. Once all of the organising has been finalised, an engaging and memorable learning experience will take place. And now finally, let's look at the liminal learning space. It is the uncertainty, the risks, patience, change, the unknown. It is all that occurs before we learn and move forward. It is a space that occurs personally, academically, socially and globally. Your questioning, research, explorations, inquiries and observations regarding your school's rebuild are causing you to experience the liminal space right now. The liminal space interacts with all other learning spaces. It is a space that we have to provide. A program called the Genius Hour is an engaging, inspiring and practical way for the students to learn through the concepts of the liminal space. I hope you've enjoyed my presentation and that its content will assist you with your school's rebuild. Thank you.